Okay, it's Ask SP time. So, without further ado, and I mean no ado whatsoever, we want to be well clear of any ado and make sure all thoroughfares are free from ado too.
You don't know what ado is, do you?
Of course I do. Anyway, we have questions that need answers. So let's jump into this one from Moo in Cowtown. Moo, one question. 1. Is Animal Crossing coming out on the Switch? If you don't answer, I will send cows to eat your consoles.
Thanks, Moo. In answer to your question of whether Animal Crossing is coming out on the Switch, well, even though we saw no sign of it at E3 this year, Nintendo did acknowledge that the success of the mobile Pocket Camp and the enthusiasm for the game are on their radar. So that's something.
But one thing that did come out of E3 this year is that Nintendo says they're going to be announcing games closer to when there's concrete info, rather than teasing them years in advance.
So I guess that's not super helpful for predicting if or when a Switch version of Animal Crossing might come out.
In any case, I don't think it's healthy for cows to eat consoles. Although, I did hear that cows actually have 4 stomachs.
Wow, is that true? I mean, maybe we should check with Darren on that one.
I think it would be tough to have 4 stomachs, you know, moo stomachs, moo problems.
Hello, Darren speaking.
Hey, Darren, we've got a cow anatomy question for you. Do cows really have 4 stomachs? And how bad would it be for cows to eat consoles?
Aha, there is a common misunderstanding that cows have 4 separate stomachs. In fact, cow stomachs are more so divided into 4 sections or compartments, each with a distinct function. But I don't believe any of those functions involve console digestion.
Sounds like quite the machine. Thanks, Darren.
No problemo. Ciao.
Wow, maybe if a cow did eat our consoles, it could put a different console in each stomach compartment. Actually, it's probably just better to stick with cow food for now.
You mean grass?
Yeah, that's it.
I agree. Moving on, and we have a video question from Bryn.
Hey, GGSP, guess what time it is? It's question time! 1. What are your top 5 Star Wars games on the Xbox One? 2. When will Update Aquatic for Minecraft come out on PC? Now to get out of here. Okay,
Wow, thanks, Bryn. Hope you teleported to somewhere fun. Make sure to keep an eye out in the mail for your awesome GGSP pin as well. And you're right, it is question time, but the fun video game related kind, not the political kind.
To answer your first question about our top 5 Star Wars games on the Xbox One, well, I'd say the LEGO Star Wars games are pretty up there. LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, as well as the complete saga, and LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. Those last 2 are playable on Xbox One through backwards compatibility. There's all the great questing and puzzling we've come to enjoy from the LEGO games with the beloved Star Wars characters and story universe. The Clone Wars even introduces some real-time strategy elements.
Well, for me, the Force is the strongest in the RPG classics Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, which are also back-compat titles. There are a few other Star Wars games for Xbox One, but I'd say those are the games you're looking for. At least the ones rated G or PG.
Roger, roger. As for when the Update Aquatic for Minecraft will come out for PC, well, if you mean the Java edition, this is out now. It came out a few weeks ago.
And it should also be available on Windows 10 PCs too.
Now, because we got rid of all that pesky ado before, I think we have time for one more question. And this one is from Andrew.
You definitely don't know what ado means.
Well, much ado is about nothing.
Hello, GGSP. A couple of questions here. Good ones. 1. Is it possible to do couch multiplayer on Splatoon 2? 2. In Rocket League, what is your favourite banner? Thanks. P.S. Do these. Huh? How? Beard. Bye.
Hey, that picture looks like you, Goose. Look at that parentheses beard.
Well, my beard is made mostly upper parentheses.
Thanks, Andrew. In answer to your first question, unfortunately, there is no local multiplayer split screen option for Splatoon 2 on Switch, so multiple players can't play using the same console.
That's right. Instead, Splatoon 2 focuses on online multiplayer. Apparently, the creators made the decision not to include couch multiplayer because most of their players seem to play online, so they focused their development attention on that.
Which is kind of a shame in my opinion. I love me a bit of couch multiplayer.
Oh well, as for our favourite Rocket League banner, for me, it's the Rocket, because kitties. Aww.
I'm going to have to go with the rare narwhal banner. The narwhal is the unicorn of the sea, after all.
Oh, yes, good choice. And on that note, I think that's all we have time for today. If you have a question you'd like answered, then head here.
And don't forget, send us a video for a chance to receive a GGSP pin.
So, Rad, if narwhals are the unicorns of the sea and unicorns are the unicorns of the land, what would the unicorn of the sky be?
Oh, maybe the Pegasus?
Oh.
Pegacorn? Or some kind of pointy-headed eagle?
Sounds dangerous.